never take your personality for granted. Your personality is costing you opportunities. If you ever felt you were the most qualified person in the room but still got passed over an opportunity, this video is for you, especially if you are a migrant like myself. The difficult truth is that talent and hard work are no longer enough. There is an invisible barrier holding you back, and it is something you might not even realize you can control. Your personality, almost specifically how you're projecting it. And today we are going to tear that barrier down. Yes, you heard me. That barrier, we are going to be pulling it down right on this video. You see, I know this feeling because I lived it. I used to just hope the right doors would open in my career. I'd watch other people get the exact opportunity I was working for and wonder why not me, especially when I knew deep down that I was qualified. It took me a long, frustrating time to realize that the doors I wanted open were right in front of me. I just wasn't showing up in a way that saw anyone want to open the door for me. I wasn't showing up correctly. The hard truth is I have to swallow was that the way I was projecting my personality was holding me back. My skills were there, but my presentation was completely out of sync with my potential. Yes, it was. You see, in a world that gets louder and more crowded every day, if you aren't intentional about how you show up, you're going to be under-recognized. Yes, nobody will see you. You will become invisible in your own word. You see, the invisible word of being overqualified and under-recognized. Have you ever felt that? It's like you're hitting an invisible wall. You've got the experience, you've got the talent, you've put in the hours, and yet you still feel stuck. You are overlooked, and you're like the best kept secret in your own industry. It's one of the most, sad feeling in the professional world. That sense that your potential is screaming, but no one heard it. It's screaming so loud, but no one is seeing you. Here's the fundamental lie that we have been sold, that raw talent and hard work are enough. They aren't. They aren't enough in today's world. They are just the ticket for the admission. They get you in the building, but they don't get you a seat at the table. You just get in the building, but you'll be roaming around. You see, visibility, memorability, and trust, these have become the real gatekeepers of opportunity. The problem for so many talented isn't lack of skill, it is lack of connection. And the truth of the matter is people don't connect with resume. They don't build relationships with a list of qualification and certification. They connect with people. And if you're that, and if the you that you are presenting to the world is silent, is muted, generic, and just doesn't line up with the value you know you have, you are creating barrier between your potential and the people who can champion it for you. You might be the one brilliant person in the room, but if you're invisible, it doesn't matter. This isn't about being fake. It is about being understood. It is about making sure the way people experience you is an accurate reflection of the value you bring, if indeed you bring value. There is difference between your personality and your personal brand. The earlier you realize this, the better for you. We have to fix this. You have to understand that, understand that there is a difference. There is a critical distinction, the difference between your personality and your personal brand. Now, your personality is the raw material. It is a set of natural patterns. That is how you think, how you feel, how you behave. It's whether you are naturally an introvert or an extrovert. How conscientious are you? Your sense of humor, that is your core. Like, for instance, my daughter, she believes that she's very humorous, she believes that she's very funny, that she's the most funny person in our family. Your personal brand, on the other hand, is the intentional message you build from that raw material. It is how you deliberately present yourself. It is your intentionality on how you want people to see you. Think of it this way. Your personality is the engine, but your personal brand is the old car, that is the entire car. That is the design job, the paint job, the sound it makes. It's the vehicle that takes your internal value and drives it out to the world. That is very important. Now, your personal brand is the story that people tell about you when you are not in the room. Behind your back, what are people saying about you? When you walk away from the room, what are they saying? The biggest mistake I see people make is thinking that these two are one and the same. They let their unedited personality run the show with its mood, its inconsistencies, and they try to build a personal brand that has zero to do with who they really are, which just come across as fake. And when it is fake, it is impossible to keep up. It is hard to keep up. That is why you have to be real. Authenticity is the bridge that connects them. Authentic personal brand isn't about broadcasting every thought or insecurity. It's about consciously choosing which parts of your true personality best serve the message you want to send out and the problem you want to solve. What problem are you solving? You see, when your brand is an honest reflection of your personality, it builds trust like nothing else. It feels genuine because it is genuine. This is what makes you relatable and memorable in a world drowning in noise. You have to be very, very intentional. Now, if this is hitting home and if it is making sense to you, and you are tired of feeling like your career is stuck in the first floor, get ahead and hit the subscribe button. We are about to shift from the what to the how. I'm going to walk you through exact framework to build a brand that finally matches your potential. I've used this myself. The 3-step framework for authentic alignment that align your personality to your personal branding. This isn't about changing who you are. It's about becoming more of who you are, but with intention. We will use a simple 3-step framework: the honest audit, the brand blueprint, and the consistent broadcast. Number 1, the honest audit. The starting point is that you must know yourself. Know yourself. You can't build a strong house on a shaky foundation. Your personality is that foundation. Before you build your brand, you have to get radically honest about the raw material you're working with. Self-awareness is everything here. First, look inward. We have a lot of tools like the Myers-Briggs, the Dix, and the Enneagram can actually be a great point just to start to give you a language for your own tendencies. Are you energized by people or being alone? Are you a big picture thinker, or you see you live in the detail? Do you lead with logic or you with gut feeling? There are no right or wrong answers, only true ones. But that is only half of it, because we all have blind spots. The second and maybe even more important part is to look outward. You need to find out how people actually see you. How do people see you? Let me tell you what to do. Go to 5 trusted colleagues or mentors. People you know will give it to you straight. People that will be truthful with you. Ask them one simple question. When you think of me, what are the first few words that come to mind? Or even more directly, what is it like to be me on the other side? The gap between how you think you show up and how you actually show up, that is where the big opportunities are hiding. Maybe you think you are being passionate, but you are coming across as aggressive. I think I used to be this because my background is banking in Nigeria. We used to do what we call aggressive marketing. Or maybe you think you are being thoughtful, but you're coming across as indecisive. You're taking time to make decisions. This feedback isn't a judgment, it's a data. It is the most valuable data you will ever get in your career. Use it wisely. Number 2, the brand blueprint. Define what you want to be known for. Once you have that data from your audit, you can start building the blueprint. This is where you shift from who you are to what you want to be known for. This is an act of deliberate creation. Start by asking yourself 3 powerful questions. First, what problem do I solve? People don't hire skills, they hire solutions. Are you the person who simplified complex data? The one who built incredible team? The one who brings calm to a chaotic project? Get specific. Know the solution that you're solving. Know the problem that you're solving. Number 2, what do I solve? Who do I solve it for? Who are my targets? Who do I solve these problems for? You can't be everything to everyone. A strong brand speaks of specific audience. Speak to a specific audience. Are you helping new managers become great leaders? Are you helping tech startup figure out how they can scale? Knowing your audience makes your message hit so much harder. And number 3, what makes me different? Now, this is a unique flavor. It is the intersection of your skill and your personality. Maybe you're a financial planner who actually makes investing feel simple. Maybe you are a software developer who has a gift for talking to non-tech clients. Your difference is your edge. Yes, you heard me. Your difference is your edge. The fact that you're a migrant is an edge. From there, you can build a simple brand statement. I help this audience solve this problem by this unique way. This statement becomes a compass. It guides what you say, what you do, and what opportunities you go after. It is simple, powerful answer to what do you do. Yeah, it helps you to answer that question, what do you do? And number 3, the consistent broadcast. Show up and walk your talk. A blueprint is useless if you don't actually build the house. The final step is to broadcast your brand consistently in everything you do. Because if you're not visible, you are invisible, period. This isn't just about posting online, although in 2025, a digital presence is pretty non-negotiable. It's about alignment. Your LinkedIn profile, the way you speak in meetings, the emails you write, the project you volunteer for, every single touch point is a chance to reinforce your brand. You have to walk your talk. Your brand is about being an innovator. And if your brand is about being an innovator, don't be the person shooting down new ideas in brainstorm sessions. If your brand is about clear communication, don't send rambling, confusing emails. And here's a little secret. Personality traits aren't set in stone. Research has shown that traits like conscientiousness and even emotional stability, which are huge predictors of career success, can be developed over time. If you want to be more outgoing, challenge yourself. Introduce yourself, maybe to one person every week. If you want to be seen as more decisive, practice making small decisions faster. Consistency builds new habits, and those new habits will shape how you are perceived. This is important. For years, I thought my work should speak for itself. But I was wrong. It can't. Your work needs a translator and an advocate, a storyteller. And that person has to be you. You are the CEO of You Incorporated. and it's your job to manage the brand. So let's bring it on. Let's conclude. Let's try to conclude this message. It's becoming too long. We started with the frustrating feeling of being overlooked. And we have been able to, talk about the difference between your raw personality and your intentional personal brand. And then we have walked through 3 steps to fix it. And number 1, we talked about the honest audits, the brand blueprints, and the consistent broadcast to show the world who you are. Friends, the choice is yours. You can keep hoping someone will magically discover your hidden genius, or you can decide right now to take control of your story, to stop being the best kept secret and start being the go-to experts. To make sure the person people meet is a perfect match for the greatness you have inside. Your skills might open the door, but it is your brand that invites you in and gives you a seat at the table or keeps you in. So I want to ask you to be honest in the comment below. What is the one word you want to be known for? How do you want people to perceive you? Let me know. And if this video gave you a new perspective, give it a like and subscribe. God bless you. See you at the top.